What's going on, everybody? NASCAR Gamer here, and firstly, thank you all for 1,600 subscribers. So I decided, along with the brilliant idea from the Cool Cup series, to make one of the longest videos I've ever made. Thank you for the idea, CCS. Now, I couldn't find all of the number crashes, as this was very hard to make, or some of the videos just weren't available. But thankfully I found about 85% or so of them, and I still hope you enjoyed this video. And if you do, feel free to drop the like button and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Car gets loose, he takes the air off the rear spoiler, nowhere for Ward Burton to go.
And here it is from another angle.
Now that is nasty. Wow!
The 32-year-old driver from Danbury, Connecticut, in his sixth Winston Cup season, hit the wall at a high speed.
Evan wins and Rusty spins and gets airborne and flips wildly right at the start-finish line.
And that shot doesn't do justice. And look at this car. Barrel rolling down the backstretch.
The 11 gets kind of stuck in the middle there and comes across the Ford's bumper. As he does, he spins back in, gets the 3 airborne, and he just gets projected off the other cars right up into the fence.
You know, got tangled up, and then we got back there and got racing where we didn't need to be racing and got crashed. But I guess it still finished, so it's just tore up.
Thanks, Kevin.
Oh, into the guardrails. It's 0-4. That's Phil Finney.
Less than a dozen people. Oh, and we've got trouble on the track, and it's Kyle Busch upside down.
Big time crash. Kyle Busch goes upside down and rolls down across on his roof here on lap 26. Cars comes back over, and now side over side barrel rolls.
To the inside. Here comes Hamlin up the outside. Wow. Crash into the wall, into the air. Goes Newman.
Upside down.
In a shower of sparks.
Cleaver is around.
Well, Schrader!
Oh, man.
We got hit just now.
Now this car goes way up in the air. When it turns around, you see it start to fly there, turns completely up and pancakes right down on the roof.
That's what did all that roof damage you were talking about. Then it goes into a barrel roll.
Side over side, many times. Now it's on the nose of the car and then hits hard on the back.
Oh, bubble and in trouble is 07 LaJoy. Randy LaJoy slamming into the wall. Randy LaJoy out of Norwalk, Connecticut, destroying his automobile.
There we go.
Almost like maybe Kevin Harvick was slowing down trying to get in the 29 car.
Oh, that's it. I'm telling you, that is
a brutal hit.
It is.
Casey Kane gets turned around. Greg Bickle involved. Mark Martin is there.
Got the wheels locked down, so you think, well, he's going to stay down there. He's going to stay down, go high. But as you can see, he's starting to drift back up the racetrack. The 30 car, Strimmy just makes it by, but the 09, nowhere to go.
What a great job by Joe Nemechek. You saw Joe, he anticipated maybe that car going back up the track.
Oh, trouble!
Multi-car wreck in the front of the field.
Oh, and Scott Riggs on his roof.
Oh, Riggs.
Watch the back of the car. I mean, the whole car just came up off the ground.
Newman slams the wall.
Man.
Comes Schrader, and Newman is in the air and over.
Off the corner, gets loose there. Jones is underneath him. Big impact.
It's what sucked the 14 around, and that is an incredibly hard hit. My gosh, I'm glad. Oh, and then here comes
Neither could control their car.
Back here, for sure. Darrell Waltrip and Joe Waltrip's car gets on his roof and over.
Darrell Waltrip tumbling down the backstretch.
Contact! Bobby Labonte's over. It's the big wreck on the final lap. They're racing back for the win.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Head on into that Armco.
It's the big one. It's what we've all been fearing. This kind of racing is going to happen.
A horrible crash on the back straightaway that began when Tony Stewart got turned sideways against the backstretch wall number 20.
There's the tire blowing. There's the first time over. Second, third. How many times did you go over, Elliott?
I think we ended up 12 times before it was all said and done.
Oh, we have a problem. Bobby Allison with a horrible crash here on the front stretch. It has torn out a complete section of protective railing separating it. Alan Kowicki becomes involved.
Debris and is collecting other cars.
Probably turned to a couple of cars hard into the outside wall, one of them upside down. Kenny Wallace is one of the machines, the other impossible to tell.
Oh, and there goes Jeff. Jeff's in the inside wall, hard into the wall. Caution will wave. Caution will wave. The field is frozen.
And Rex. Number 25 snags the guardrail on the backstretch and literally explodes.
Well, I'll tell you, it hurts, Ken. He had no control of the car. The steering was already out after he hit the first wall on the outside.
This is Rusty Wallace in a violent end-over-end flip coming off of corner number 4. The car overturned several times, finally coming to a rest on its wheels.
Oh, there's trouble. Car out of control all the way up and over is the number 29.
Contacts the concrete wall nearly head on. The car is sawed in half by that concrete barrier there.
About the same type of crash. He goes over once, 1.5 times.
Oh, no! Back straight away. 48 hit, and Jimmy Johnson goes spinning.
Down. Busher. Oh, man.
Chris Busher.
Bill Champion throws a wheel and over he goes.
And Ernie Irvin. Irvin spins in the middle of the field into turn 1.
Backs up against the outside retaining wall. Car spinning to the inside. Dale Earnhardt. Other cars collected down.
Around goes the 95. Into the 37.
Hard hit.
Into the wall.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Inside over 1.5 and on his roof.
Oh, here's a car upside down.
Big time crash upside down.
It's Ryan Newman. See Kevin Harvick there, Marcus Ambrose.
Ambrose is there, comes across Harvick.
His car was very, very loose on the beginning of that run on sticker tires, guys. And in fact, he radioed in and said, wow.
Makes a move or gets help from behind, and the car goes into the infield air. It just lifts right up off the ground.
Richard Petty's car goes airborne, end over end. He gets hit again as the car came to rest at the entrance to pit road.
A car through the rail in the first turn. It's Pagan. Pagan blew a tire, smashed through the guardrail, and rolled down the 45.
Carl Long gets turned. He's on his side, spinning down the back straightaway. Barrel rolling once, twice, 3, 4 times. Carl Long end over end.
Suddenly, 2 tons of automobile traveling 115 miles an hour disappears from sight. An oil slick on the first turn and a missing guardrail torn out in a previous accident.
Smoke, yeah. Actually, the right rear. It looked like fire in the right rear.
It did look like a failure in the right rear. He turns left trying to get away from that wall. Heavy impact.
There's Stanley Smith in the middle in the black car. They were running 3 abreast going into that turn, Ken. There's the car number 1 of Rick Mast.
Here he comes. And there he goes. Crunch. Can't tell what caused that.
And then overcorrects into the wall. Such a hard impact. And then the car comes down the racetrack onto pit road, making contact with the pit wall here, just missing that opening.
Matt Kenseth is around a hard hit. Kenseth took a hard hit.
Oh, it's somebody on their head. Donnie Nuremberg in 52. On the back stretch.
See, the 2 of them have already made contact. They left the groove and went right straight up to the wall, so there was...
Action, the big action, letting go. One of the cars, Ralph Jones, and look at the impact. Ralph Jones really getting knocked. The driver himself...
This skid is the last skid for this kid.
Darryl, I get a feeling something happened.
Anarf has lost control. He's end over end down the straightaway.
Caught by flying metal, Pappy Crane and Chevrolet number 58 spins out and rolls.
Clocking an average speed of 82.37 miles per hour.
A car's out of control.
Flag is out here at Pocono International Raceway.
Crashed at Pocono. I was sitting still and a car T-boned me, and the car going about 150 miles an hour hit me in the driver's door.
One made it. Bam! Oh, what a lick in the driver's door.
There's Jerry O'Neill coming off the wall with Mike Waltrip coming behind him in a yellow car. Looked like Schrader had got together with something right off the corner up there.
Where's the problem? In the first turn, a car slams the wall, but the end over end. A terrific accident here. More cars spinning, more colliding with the wall.
That's Buddy Arrington's car from Martinsville, Virginia, that pirouettes to a stop out in turn one. Arrington spins the wheels, gets it going again, gets up on the racetrack, and Morgan Shepherd piles into Arrington. Harry Gant's car just obliterates the left side of Arrington's machine.
Okay, look at this, a crash on the backstretch. That is Gary Bettenhausen's car upside down in the grass.
Wide, and the 16 comes down, catches the 70, but there's action in front of these guys.
There's a crash on pit road. Benny Parsons swerved into Dick Brooks. Brooks' car misses the wall by inches. He's heading for the infield fence and the spectators.
And Bill Smith. Bill Smith in the tires. Looks like up in turn 3 or 4 someplace.
Oh, sorry, Marty's on track. Trouble. Tony Raines, Ron Hornaday.
It looks like a tire went down there and he just shot the wall. That's the same way that he shot the wall when he hurt himself so bad here a year ago. It looked like a right front went down, and when a car just jumps straight right like that and pulling across, he's lucky he wasn't hit again.
And he just missed collecting
and
Richard Petty.
He's going to hit this inside wall hard again too. See? God.
Oh, we have trouble in turn number 2. Johnny Anderson, flipping the third-place car, has crashed on turn number 2.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There was no way.
Oh, it's Kurt Busch up and over. Boyer's in it. Bobby Labonte's in it. Stremmy's in it.
Oh, here we go.
Todd Bodine.
Ooh, that one. Bad.
You have to wonder, too, it might have been a little brake failure there. You're at the time of the race right now that...
Oh, and Lake Speed is on the roof.
Flipping down the backstretch. The car rolling over several times.
Dave Marcus involved in it. Evidently started into the pits and maybe hit a slick spot or something and just slams into the end of pit wall. The big tires there. I expect we're going to have a little time here now to replace those tires.
The 86 car, Dennis Demers. And look at the guardrail.
Nemechek is in the wall, hard. Bodine still sliding through the grass.
Trouble, turn 3. Car spinning up into the wall, mid-pack.
Dale Jarrett, one of them.
Mark Martin is in it. Elliott Sadler, the rookie, and car spin.
And then watch the 89. Oh, just caught the corner of Leffler.
Yes, that's what knocked the fuel cell.
But on the backstretch, Richard Brooks rides one down hard.
Jimmy is on the inside of all this and just gets ran wide. He jumps a tire on the 27 car and sends him right into the tire barrier.
press zone, slams into the driver's side of Manning's car.
I tell you, that was DiBenedetto first into the outside wall.
Oh, and Earnhardt gets there. Elliott hard in the wall.
Major crash here on the front stretch. A car upside down. That's Bill Elliott.
Hits the retaining wall, but lands right side up.
You could see they tried to go to the outside of Daniel Suarez. Oh, Suarez had to go up to miss Keselowski and made heavy contact with the 12 of Ryan Blaney.
Mike Spencer was there. Don't know how much the impact was, but that was a big impact.
There's something that's trouble. Look out. Jimmy Spencer is the car in trouble. Car lifting. Oh, but it did not go over. Unbelievable.